Comptonography presents Mayor Douglas F. Dollarhide. Douglas Dollarhide ushered in change to the city of Compton, California, as the city's first black mayor in 1969. Six years prior to becoming mayor, he also made history by becoming Compton's first black city councilman.
This is Mayor Douglas Dollarhide.
Serving the city for 4 years, Dollarhide was very active in trying to bring a positive image to Compton. He met with mayors from other major cities throughout California, as well as mayors from other parts of the United States. He also met with influential people such as future LA Mayor Tom Bradley, heavyweight champion Muhammad Ali, Rachel Robinson, wife of Hall of Famer Jackie Robinson. He also met with Vice President Hubert Humphrey, as well as soul singer James Brown.
So good, I got you. Wow, I feel nice. The sugar and spice. Feel nice. Sugar and spice. Good God. So nice, I got you. Hit it. You do the boogaloo, kid. Do it. Oh, you got to do it. Can you do it?
Douglas Fairbanks Dollarhide was born in Earlsboro, Oklahoma, March 11, 1923, to Thomas and Daisy Dollarhide. Earlsboro is also the hometown of Major League Baseball Hall of Famer Willie Stargell.
Identify with the pimps, the prostitution, the thugging, the mugging, the whole bit, where I used to have to deliver papers to the people in the projects. And I was so enthused about baseball that I would participate in the after-school games. And I think that was the turning point when my parents finally realized that I was...
Losing both of his parents at a young age, young Douglas was raised by his siblings in the surrounding areas of Earlsboro, Oklahoma. When Douglas was 17 years old, he moved to Northern California to the city of San Jose, located in Santa Clara County. He initially lived with his sister Etna before moving in with his brother Emmett Dollarhide.
And well. Today, the city of San Jose is a splendid monument.
Emmett was active in the civil rights movement and would later become the president of the San Jose chapter of the NAACP. Emmett would have a great influence on his younger brother Douglas, who in the future would go on to be the president of the Compton chapter of the NAACP.
In the vanguard, this company is one which for over 75 years has been devoted to the supply of a vast assortment of tools and equipment necessary to do the job at hand.
After living in San Jose for a short while, Douglas then entered into the United States Army during World War II. Douglas was part of a unit known as the Rolling Hellcats, or more commonly known as the Red Ball Express.
Past Paris, a red disc above the bumper meant we were coming through. One way, all the way. The Red Ball Express. That's right, sir. We deliver. Everything but babies. Repairs for the drivers, too.
Gather round, Bud. Warm up. Cold road ahead.
But even when we were stopped, the Red Ball was moving on. It never stopped. Somewhere along the road, trucks were always being loaded.
After being honorably discharged from the Army following World War II, Douglas Dollarhide and his wife Eliza, who he had married in 1943, along with their daughter, moved to Compton, California. In Compton, Douglas found work with the United States Postal Service. He also began attending school at Long Beach City College, ultimately completing his degree and moving on and finishing law school. Inspired by his brother Emmett in San Jose, Douglas went on to become the president of the Compton chapter of the NAACP. Being an active participant in the civil rights movement and seeing that the demographics in Compton were shifting rapidly, Douglas was able to get himself elected to the Compton City Council in 1963.
Compton was once a predominantly white city. Its population nearly tripled during the 1940s when the booming Los Angeles area underwent rapid industrialization as a result of World War II. Blacks attracted by factory jobs nearby moved into suburban Compton but found racism reminiscent of the South.
It was really a segregated city at that particular time.
After defeating Mayor Chester Crane in 1969 and becoming mayor himself, Dollarhide went about trying to help improve businesses in Compton and the economy of Compton overall.
We have the same type of government that all of the other cities in the state of California have. We relate to the county government, the state government, and the federal government in the same sense that other cities relate to them. Uniquely, I guess we are 72% black. We're about 10% Mexican American. We have quite a few Samoans and American Indians and a few white people left around. So I guess in that sense that we're unique. We may be unique in problems as well because we have a very difficult time trying to get insurance for our businesses and for our homeowners. There's a problem of getting financing as far as flooring of automobiles for automobile agencies or flooring of merchandise for appliance stores and so forth like that. Naturally, in the black communities, we have that type of problem.
In addition to working on businesses in Compton, Douglas Dollarhide in 1973 had to start working on his re-election bid for mayor. A main focal point for the 1973 election had become concerns over rising crime in the city of Compton. In the election, Dollarhide would end up facing Compton City Clerk Doris A. Davis.
Okay, this is Mayor Douglas 1S Dollarhide, Ullarhide, and we'll be talking here in a minute. Let's start off with the hard one first. Can blacks govern themselves?
Of course. Here in the city of Compton, we have many very fine black administrators and black elected officials, and I think we're doing quite well. And there's no question about us being able to govern ourselves.
Some people tend to think of Compton as a big city, not necessarily even a suburb, but not far from a core city, an inner city, but with some of the inner city problems. High crime rate, some behavioral violence problems in the schools, things you might see downtown in Watts.
Well, Compton is, if you notice the signs around, it said the hub city. We're in the center of the greater metropolitan Los Angeles area. So we are surrounded by all of these cities. We're right in the center of it all. And so
you're going to get everything?
Yes, we get a little bit of everything, and sometimes more than our proportion.
Thank you.
Douglas Dollarhide will lose his re-election bid to Doris A. Davis, who in the process made history by becoming the first black female mayor of Compton. After the election, Dollarhide remained in Compton for several more years before moving to the Northridge area of Los Angeles. There, he would become a real estate agent and mortgage broker. He would remain in the Northridge area for the remainder of his life, still trying to make the world a better place. He also remained active with the NAACP. Douglas Fairbanks Dollarhide passed away in 2008 at the age of 85. He would lie in state in Compton City Hall before being moved to his final resting place of San Jose, California, with his other family members. Dollarhide, a World War II veteran, a civil rights fighter, is honored in the city of Compton with multiple buildings named after him. He also has a street named in his honor.